Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and we just got a bunch of information on Spider-Man on PC. One of the pieces of information we just got that, Sony ain't going out of their way to promote, and I'll get that right out of the way. $60 for Spider-Man on PC. The pre-order is live right now. We all know what happened. Sony be seeing the sales on God of War, on Horizon, and on Days Gone, and they'd be like, they probably want Spider-Man really badly. Is another $10 gonna really kill them? Probably realize they can make a ton of money off of it, and is it gonna affect sales all too much? I don't know, probably not. We'll see how it turns out. I think Spider-Man's gonna do very, very well, but yeah, $60 for a game that came out in September of 2018. Yeah, that's a little crazy. Now, this is the remastered version. You do get the DLC. This is the version that came out with Spider-Man Miles Morales, the Ultimate Edition on PlayStation 5. So, technically speaking, it did come out late 2020 if you want to look at it that way. But yeah, the initial Spider-Man, Marvel Spider-Man came out in 2018. Nonetheless, outside of the $60 price point, which I just talked about, we got a lot of information about it. Graphical features. Okay, let's go over everything. Ray trace reflections are available across the game for those with the hardware that supports them. Reflections also have varied quality levels, one of which is a new higher quality ray trace mode that offers even more city detail when web swinging and fighting crime in Marvel's New York. NVIDIA DLSS, Deep Learning Super Sampling, increases graphics performance using dedicated Tensor Core AI processors found only on GeForce RTX GPUs, boosting frame rates with uncompromised image quality. You've also got NVIDIA DLAA, Deep Learning Anti-Aliasing, is an AI-based anti-aliasing mode for GeForce RTX gamers who have spare GPU headroom and want higher levels of image quality beyond choosing output resolutions. We also have a support wide array of display ratios, including ultra-wide 21:9, panoramic 32:9, and NVIDIA Surround multi-monitor setups. If you've got 3 monitors, we've got the game for you to show them off with. Many other rendering systems are more customizable than they have been in the past, with additional quality levels and algorithmic options. These include SSAO, texture filtering, LOD, quality, shadows, and more. We support windowed full screen and exclusive full screen rendering modes. On top of that, peripherals and customization options. In addition to PC graphical features, there are multiple peripherals and customization options. With PlayStation DualSense wireless controller support, PC players will get to experience adaptive trigger feedback and amazing haptic response while battling iconic Marvel villains. Mouse and keyboard support during gameplay and throughout the game's UI provide a completely different customizable control option for those who prefer it. With Steam input support, there are innumerable remapping options available, and the game will also offer multiple accessibility features. Marvel Spider-Man Remastered will also support achievements and cloud saves on both Steam and the Epic Game Store. And quite possibly, the most important thing, we got system requirements, baby. We'll go over this real quickly. I'll do a full video breaking down the system requirements in a future video, but we got the PC specs, and best of all, broken down into 5 categories. I believe Sony's been doing this with their games recently, and I always like to see that. Alright, on the minimum side of things, 720p, 30 FPS, very low graphic preset. You're looking at a GTX 950 or AMD equivalent, Intel Core i3 4160 or AMD equivalent, 8GB of RAM, and then, yeah, Windows 10, all that good stuff. Recommended 1080p, 60 FPS, graphics preset at medium. I would imagine that this would be comparable to visual aesthetics of the console version. That's what I would think if it's at medium. This is recommended, but 60 frames per second. GTX 1060 or RX 580, that's pretty tame, all things considered. i5 4670, AMD Ryzen 5 1600, 16GB of RAM, however, is recommended even at medium, so that's kind of interesting. Very high, now we're talking 4K 60 FPS, very high settings. GeForce RTX 3070 or Radeon RX 6800 XT, we're getting pretty high end now. Core i5 11400 or AMD Ryzen 5 3600, 16GB of RAM once again. Okay, now we're talking amazing ray tracing. This is 1440p 60 FPS or 4K at 30 FPS. And this is at high settings with ray tracing at high, RTX 3070, RX 6900 XT, i5 11600X, K, I don't know why I said X, 11600K, or a Ryzen 7 3700X, and then 16GB recommended for RAM on amazing ray tracing. Ultimate ray tracing, this is 4K and 60 FPS, high settings, ray tracing at very high, RTX 3080 or Radeon RX 6950 XT, i7-12700K for CPU or a Ryzen 9 5900X and 32 gigabytes of RAM at ultimate ray tracing. Yeah, if you got a PC like that, congrats. I don't got a PC like that, so I do have a 3080, but I'm lacking in other areas as far as ultimate ray tracing would be concerned. Anyway, I'm a 1440p, 144 hertz kind of guy, so I'm hoping that I can go probably just the very high route. Like, that's probably what I'm going to do. I usually don't turn on ray tracing in the majority of games I play. Appreciate the inclusion, and if there are a couple games that aren't too intensive, I do turn it on. But, yeah, it's been few and far between. On PlayStation 5, there are a couple games, like Ratchet I played with the ray tracing performance mode, I think it was called. But nonetheless, yeah, pretty... Like, these system requirements aren't that surprising to me. Like, if we eliminate ray tracing, like 4K 60 FPS, yeah, an RTX 3070 sounds about right if you're trying to play at 4K 60 FPS. And recommended 1080p 60, you know, medium settings, a GTX 1060, that's relatively tame, all things considered, and I don't think that's that crazy. So that is all the information that we just got on Spider-Man. On top of that, pre-purchase bonus, early unlock for 3 Spider-Man suits, the tech-heavy Iron Spider suit, the one-of-a-kind Spider-Punk suit, and the original Velocity suit. You'll get an early unlock of the Spider-Drone combat gadget, and 5 extra skill points to spend on Spidey upgrades. So the release of this is coming up very, very quickly. It'll be releasing on August 12th, so that is literally right around the corner. Let me know what you guys think about that price tag. Like, $60, I am pretty surprised by it. I was hoping, you know, maybe we'll stick to that $50 price tag. I was not expecting them to go down to $40, let's be real here. But, what I think is, you know, Spider-Man Remastered at $60. Hopefully Miles Morales is not $60 because it was not even $60 on PlayStation 5. But, yeah, it just seems like, you know, Sony's upping the prices of their game. I mean, Last of Us Part 1 on PlayStation 5 being $70 should tell you a lot. And more than any other game, I am really curious how they're going to price that on PC. Like, if it's $70 on PC, that's a tall ask, but hey, I mean, you got Call of Duty coming out. That's going to be $70. Like, NBA is $70, so, you know, take it for what you will. Hopefully at some point, like, I don't know. I don't even know, like, hopefully at some point what's going to happen. Prices aren't going down. I'm telling you that right now. Prices are not going down, but, you know, you're going to be able to find games on sale. You're going to be able to find games through other e-tailers like a Green Man Gaming, a Games Planet. Hopefully get them a little bit cheaper because $60 for a game that did come out in 2018 is a little expensive. I mean, not even a little. It is expensive, but, you know, it's Sony. Like, they're doing it with Last of Us. Last of Us came out when? 2013? It is a remake, but that's going to be $70 on PS5. And, you know, some people are down with it. Some people are like, hey, you got to think about inflation and all this kind of stuff. But, yeah. Let me know what you guys think about that as far as system requirements and all the graphical features. That looks awesome. And I think it's going to be a good port. I think Nix is going to do a good job with it. But let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.